Hi and welcome to an update on what's happening on the farm. Today we're going to take a look at one of the SFIs that were planted around about 4 weeks ago and see how it's doing, because there's not been a lot of rain. There's been some to put a bit of moisture in the ground, so it should be coming up and away now, and then we'll go and have a look. Andrew is planting some wheat in last year's SFI with the weaving drill, and we'll see how that gets through all of the planted material. There's clovers in it, vetches in it, and well, one or two weeds as you could expect, but we'll see how that's going. He's got a fair bit planted. Some of the other wheats have been planted now, but this is the first time I've had the opportunity to come and have a look at it, and we'll hope that I'll get up on the drill and we'll get some fairly close-up stuff of how these slope disc coulters get through all of this material and then get the seed into the ground. So stick with us, you'll see how it happens. We're in this field of SFI that was planted around about 4 weeks ago, but it's been incredibly dry. But we can see, as we have a look along here, there's a few plants coming up. Let's just see how close we can get in here and see if we can see. So we've got these ones seem to be the ones that are coming along best. I think that's Ceradella. This mixes clovers and vetches. So we've got, you see, we've got a line of plants, but they are a bit sparse, but they're there and they're starting to come up. We've had a little bit of rain since these were planted, but as you can see, the ground is, there's a little bit of moisture there, so it's not too bad, and the rain's actually got in, so it's starting to come away now, and this should come away quite nicely, I would hope. But it's just taken a while to get it through the ground, but it's there and it's grown, so happy days. So for those of you not involved in farming or have never ever been involved in a regenerative conservation farming system where you're into ploughing and cultivating, etc., it may seem a little bit mad that we're coming to plant a crop of wheat into this, but this is what it's all about. As you can see in here, there's a mixture of weeds, yes, but there's clovers, there's crimson clovers, vetches, etc., and we need to see how the drill is going to go through all of this. It does seem a little bit wild, doesn't it? But years ago, when I first caught up with John, about 13 years ago or something, I was walking into a field and there he was, direct drilling with his horse drill just into a stubble. And because I'd come from a background of ploughing and cultivating, we had tried direct drilling way back about 1981, but it just didn't work. You know, the gear wasn't there, and it was just a complete and utter failure. But I saw him planting this field, and he was going through all these weeds and trash and grass that had been sprayed off, and I thought he was absolutely mad. But as time goes on, your opinions change, and the only reason I thought he was mad because I didn't know what he was doing. And once I learned what he was doing, I thought, aye, this seems to be the way to go. And now I'm a true convert. So seeing people planting into this, just no fear at all, get on with it. And the idea being that this will get planted, sprayed off, and then all of this will die off, and it'll do an awful lot of good to the soil. It'll feed the soil, it'll feed the plants. It just seems to be the best way to go. It's the way nature works, isn't it? At the end of the growing season, everything dies, decomposes, goes back into the soil. The seeds grow out of that, and let's face it, nature has survived a damn sight longer than we have, and will survive a damn sight longer than we do. So I think we need to take a few lessons from that, and this is a good place to start. So let's go and take a look at them drilling through this. Well, that seems to be doing a great job cutting through all of this, because there's a fair level of plant material there, clovers, vetches, etc. And the cultists seem to be doing a great job of putting the seed in, and the wheels behind are closing down the slots. So we'll take a look and see what it's like close up. So we'll take a look and see how the seed's actually gone in the ground. I think that would be worthwhile. So let's take a look. So I've dug a channel out here to see if we can find the seed. I thought I would just dig it and then put the camera on. I found the seed, so it was just I found that a bit easier than trying to film it while I was digging it. So there, as we can see, there's the seeds, there's some more there. So it's done a pretty decent job of getting the seeds in. See the depth, we're looking at that sort of depth there. So I would say which is safe for the Avadex. But let me just have a look. So there you can see the seed down in there, and it's done a pretty good job there. So that's good, cutting through all of this trash and into that, and it's going into a bit of moisture. So happy days, really, happy days. So no, that's that for today's update of what's going on. Get all this planted, and that's it getting sprayed off up there. So that's a good job done. Catch you next time.